There's a spiritual transference that happens once you are in a narcissistic relationship and you sleep with the narcissist. There's a spiritual transference that happens. There's a transference of energies that happens when you sleep with a narcissist. So many people who have gone through narcissistic abuse do not know that. I married a narcissist. I was in that marriage for a few years. It wasn't a very long marriage, but I realized through going through the process of being abused in a narcissistic relationship that the relationship changed me. It changed how I thought. It changed the connection that I had with myself and other people. And at the time when I was in a relationship, like right before I was leaving that marriage, I was really confused about that. Like, why do I not think the same? Why do I ruminate all the time? Why do I have these looping thoughts? Why am I short-tempered? Why do I have all this fear and anxiety? And it wasn't until I started to research the spiritual aspect of what was going on, then I got a chance to see exactly what was happening to me. And I know that this is happening to many of you. So when you are with the narcissist and you sleep with them, the narcissist transfer demonic spirits that they have. They have Leviathan, they have Jezebel, they have lying spirits, they have spirits of fear, anxiety, self-sabotage. They also have the Judas spirit, which is the spirit of betrayal. One of the hardest things to heal when you are in a narcissistic relationship is from the betrayal trauma that comes along with that. The spirit of Leviathan is the spirit of pride. This is spoken about in the Bible. This spirit breaks a godly covenant. So many of you have been praying and standing for your husband or your wife to change, and you're like, why won't they change? Well, number one is because they have a hardened heart towards God, and they have a hardened heart towards you and your union. And people who are narcissistic, yeah, they are mentally disordered, but they're spiritually disordered. They're emotionally disordered as well. So it doesn't matter what you say or do, this person won't change and they won't see it the way you see things. And actually, you'll notice that over time, while they have stayed the same in their evil deeds, you are changing. The inner you is changing. You don't like things about yourself. You start to pick apart the same things that the narcissist is picking apart within you. So you actually start to mirror the person that they are programming you to become. That's why it's very important once you get out of a narcissistic relationship, a narcissistic marriage, you have to get deliverance. You have to go to the Lord and you have to seek Him. And if you can't do self-deliverance or you feel like it's really, really difficult, you can go to a deliverance minister. I'm a deliverance minister and a life coach. I help people to heal from narcissistic abuse. But many people who come out of narcissistic relationships and marriages, even family systems, are like, why do I keep meeting narcissists? Like, why? I've been out of that relationship for a long time, but I keep running into them. It's because you need deliverance. Your life actually becomes a revolving door for these demonic spirits, because once you were with them, there was an attachment, a spiritual attachment, a soul tie that was created. And if you don't break that soul tie, you will actually become like, it's almost like a GPS for them. Like, they know how to locate you in the spirit. And so although you may not have been with a narcissist for a long time, they still have access to you. Maybe not that narcissist, but the spirits that inhabit narcissists. This is a diagram that I created that shows just a visual of how demonic spirits work and how they're transferred in narcissistic relationships. I am a life coach and a deliverance minister, like I said, and I help people to heal from narc abuse and help them to get spiritually delivered from demonic spirits. A lot of people have soul wounds and they have unforgiveness, which is blocking their destinies. I also write ebooks about this, and I have an incredible course, Restored to Destiny, that really dives in deep and to help people heal from narcissistic abuse. And if you want a one-on-one session, please go to www.Lajuanaradcliffe.com, or you can